Oh crap! I hit the wrong button. Oh, you hit the button. Uh-oh. Are we good?
I think.
Did I do anything bad?
No, we're good. I think we're good. Hopefully, everyone moved over.
Maybe.
Everyone that was in the members pre-stream has moved over. It looks like.
Yeah. If you're not a channel member of Clutches, go do it. I don't know. It feels weird to like tell people to support you.
I mean,
after what I just went through. After what I just went through, I don't know if I want to tell people about you anymore. Sub Legacy, I got your message. I haven't looked at it, but I got your message.
Oh man. Welcome in, guys. How are you guys doing today? Welcome into the Farms Show. What are we doing this? What do we play? What do we do, DJ? I can't remember anymore.
We gotta hang on. I know what you're doing now because I didn't pick up on it the last time.
I know. I'm trying to get you to say it.
Yeah. What's up, welcome to the Farm Sim Show. We don't play the game, but we're gonna talk about it, and Clutch will play the game today.
No, it's not really. I wouldn't say play the game, but we're gonna look at it. That's for sure. It's not really playing. I don't. Like we're not gonna be.
What's like add a subject to what you're talking about right now, because it's out of context is not good already. We are already there.
How can we already be there? We've been streaming for literally a minute and a half.
Yeah.
That's not how this works, DJ. You can't just go straight. You can't go from 0 to 100 in 2.5 minutes. That's not how things work.
There was a song that used to say like 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
This song. You might have to sing it for us.
Nope, there's a lot of bad words in that song. I can't sing that. Welcome to the Farm Sim Show. Hope you guys are having a good time. We are back. This is the Amazon version of the Farm Sim Show, not whatever Wish thing happened last Friday. Do you still have the picture of that? Can you pull that up?
I can bring that up in a heartbeat. Don't you worry.
Can I bring that up?
No, I can.
I designed this really awful overlay for Clutch's members channel, but it turns out that we couldn't use it because we don't have the paid version of the software for that. So we added it here because it looks awful. There's some cat herding going on over there. Is pointing to K-Bot, Farm Sim, because we don't play the game, and then Farm Sim Show, baby. So,
I mean, it all does kind of make sense, right?
It makes sense, yeah.
Kinda.
Oh, somebody's asking.
I mean,
yeah, there it is. Did anybody catch the Wish version of the Farm Sim Show last week? It was great. It was so bad.
For those that are wondering, yes, that is 4B Gaming and Trucker Matsy. Since we didn't do the Farm Sim Show, they decided to pick up the reins and take care of it for us. And
it was bad. It was good, but it was bad.
Right? I mean, there's lots of you that went and watched it. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go watch one of them.
Definitely go see it. They lost internet at least twice, if I remember correctly. It was fantastic.
I vote for the Wish version. Maybe we could do like a 1 week on, 1 week off, where they do 1 week.
You know, I did enjoy having time off, even though I was just heckling them in chat the whole time.
I mean, that would be fun to do it that way. I would be okay with that almost.
I mean, we've been trying to find more ways to not do the Farm Sim Show anyway. So
this is true. But didn't you get sponsorship or something for us now?
Man, yeah, I gotta talk to G Portal about that, because they're we'll get into the talking points later after we get through the 4
Hey, we
pages.
should do the show in reverse one of these days.
You want to do the show in reverse? Maybe not before the DLC, not this one, but like the next one.
Yeah, we could do like what we're doing this weekend, and then like move up because then people got to stick around. Like this is all it's actually pretty smart for the algorithm if you think about it, because then we're going to put the really important stuff at the back end,
right?
And stuff that nobody cares about, like what we're doing this weekend. No one cares,
right? But
it's not right at the front, and then I'm like, oh crap, I got to stick around and find out what the big news is.
Well, I mean, what could be the big news this week? There's so many things that could be.
I mean, it's all the things, really.
Do you have talking? But you do have talking points. Go
kind of, sort of.
Look at that, yeah.
You have a thing there.
You have less talking points than I do, though.
I literally typed it up as I was a cactus.
Did you? Is that why it took so long? Should we roll the intro and get into the show?
Oh, I mean, it's better than me being a cactus, that's for sure.
You should show everybody after we come back from the Farm Sim Show intro, just for the cat. Oh, and we talked to Truckamancy. He said he's going to do it and that he's excited about doing it. He's going to do the entire Farm Sim Show theme song laughing. So the roll the intro. Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show. Sim Show.
You asked for this.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. He's got a little thing wrong with his eye, but he also has a dinosaur on his hand.
I don't know where this came from, but we can't turn it off very easily. I don't know what it is. The buttons don't work on this one very well. That might be something to do with the twitch I get in my face and my eye. I don't know what is going on. Okay, whereas
if this is your first Farm Sim Show, there is nothing out of the ordinary going on. We hope you're having a great day. We have a lot of fun. And there's really not a lot else that happens. So we just have fun for like an hour to 90 minutes and then go home.
Oh, there it is. Found it. I found the stuff. Never mind. I broke something, but we're back. We're good. Thanks. Sorry, were you having a conversation with me?
Just you, yeah. Nobody else.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Let's talk about where you guys can watch. Well, you're streaming on YouTube today.
YouTube, and we're also on the Twitch, Twitchsters. Yep. For those that are on Twitch, you guys can say hi as well. And DJ, you're over on the Facebook, I believe.
I am on the Facebook. So if you guys like Facebook, be on the Facebook. Lucas is on Facebook. Shouty.
There you go. On top of all that, you can also find us in podcast form. If you just want the audio version only and don't want to see our ugly faces, you can go on to any of your major podcast forum or formats and download the Farm Sim Show there. We post them every time we do a show. It goes there as well. So you can just listen to us when you're driving. You don't have to look at our ugly faces.
Yep, but you won't be able to see Clutch as a cactus. So or this hideous border that I've put together.
Once again, laid down clip art is coming. It's like a PowerPoint slide, just kind of bringing all this stuff in from everywhere.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, there's a bunch going on. Vermeer's going to be here in a couple days. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show some gameplay off as well. If you haven't seen one of the 1,000 videos that are out at this point, there's a grape harvester coming out Tuesday. It seems like there's a lot of questions about it for people that don't watch my videos. So I'm going to talk about that.
Sorry, wait. Did you say you did? I didn't think you did videos. Oh, I must have hit the unsubscribe button somewhere in the last little bit.
So wondering why I keep losing subscribers. We're also going to talk about some modders. There's something going on with Welker Farm. Some of you guys probably already know about it. Some of you may not. It's only happened in the past 2-3 hours, something like that. So we're going to talk about it. But what could it be?
What could it be? Is it fun?
It might. No. We're also going to talk about another map that they're working on. We got some big red machines. We got a rusty truck. New feed lots that 4B showed off. He did his best. He really tried. And we're going to talk about some maps, and then we're going to talk about our favorite mods from this week. So we should just jump right in. Also, what up, Kalamaki?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
You didn't actually show anything. You typed
the
spacebar and hit send.
It's just
let's talk about the Vermeer DLC coming out here.
That's what we got to talk about first. That's got to be the biggest thing, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to go in reverse this week. Maybe we'll talk about it later, and we'll do it next time. Maybe let's talk about the Vermeer stuff because I think you guys are more excited about that. At least I am. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited about Vermeer.
You should do a poll in your chat right now on YouTube and say, "Are you excited about?"
Come on, people. I don't even need to do a poll for that. People are excited about this. Come on, man.
I just want to see it. Releases on Tuesday. On Monday, update 1. Do you want me to show this or just no?
Leave it? Yeah. Okay, I can stay off.
Okay, I'll show it. the Clutch is doing something. You don't need to know about it. I don't even know why you brought it up. It's going to be update 1.7. It's going to be coming out. It's going to be sprinkling throughout the day via PC and on consoles as well. So you may get an update sometime during the day on Monday. It will be very random. But yes. Did somebody put no already? You guys suck. So anyway, so update 1.7 is going to be dropping throughout the day on Monday on most platforms. Whenever it's out, go ahead and download it. Your game is going to be real blocky and jerky to start with. It clears the cache
a little bit.
Yep. Go fly on PC. Go fly around your map. If you're on console, jump in a TLX 2020 and just drive around as fast as you can. Do it in first person and third person because for some reason it's different. Happens after every update. I still don't know why it does it.
The shader cache? Does that have anything to do with that?
I think that's what it is, but I don't. That's just what I've been saying because it seems like that's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it feels like to me. I've never like checked the two of them together.
Right. So whatever. I'm sure Richard Dower is going to say something in YouTube chat here in a second, and whatever he says, that's what it does.
Okay. So I had no idea. I noticed the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah. It flew around the map.
The thing
back in and was good to go again.
Yeah. So the thing about the Vermeer pack is it's not really adding anything that we don't already have.
Well,
just start with, but we're going. It's a build up, baby.
I like build ups. Okay.
Yeah. Watch this. All right. Yeah. So. Just let it up. This is gonna be crap. So you've got 2 balers at the end of the day. You've got a straw blower, a windrower, and a mower. Right?
Yep.
The mower is pretty sweet. Probably my favorite piece of equipment in the pack. Believe it or not, it's the mower because it can swing out left, right. It's a larger version of the New Holland or the Vermeer that we already have in the game. Yep. DirectX shader. Shades clear. So there you go. That's why you run around. I love it because you can hire a worker no matter what angle you set it at, and it'll do the whole field like that. And it does a really good job. I've tried it on some funky fields, and it does great.
Would you like to see it?
Yeah, please. The Windrow.
You're gonna hear somewhere.
The Windrow looks pretty good as well. It's in like this V shape, which is really neat. When it gets to the end of the field, it doesn't like pick it up and kick it in like the mower or the balers do that we have. Like the case and the New Holland, the Kloss, the Krona. It doesn't work like those do. It does everything in a line, like as if it was a flat windrow. It's kind of neat the way it does it.
I got a question for you.
I got an answer.
Here, let me get rid of this stuff off my screen here quickly. There we go. Oh, I said get off my screen. Okay. It's kind of choppy. I apologize, guys, but is what it is.
Yeah, our program's phenomenal.
So the Windrower, I noticed when we have it running, or even when not, does it do it when it's not running? I don't know if it does.
What's it?
No, it goes in and out. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. So you can set it's got an adjustable working width, which is really cool.
Yeah, but it's only like a couple of inches. It's not a lot. Like, it's not a lot.
Right, but it's cool. The real life one does this as well. The reason it does this in real life, at least from what I was reading, is so it can make the windrow itself a little bit tighter in.
Yeah.
Which I highly recommend if you're using a self-propelled baler, bring that thing all the way in. Trust me.
I didn't notice in my testing with it at least. Okay, let's just fire this up. We'll go full width. We're out full width right there. You can see right above your noggin. Let's just do a quick swap. I didn't notice it like pulling much in by comparison. Like, okay, so that's full, right? Oh, wait, it doesn't help usually helps if I take stuff that hasn't been already done.
You did the whole field, didn't you?
I did too. It's okay. Because this stuff has all been done super wide.
Right.
So I should be able to tighten it up.
Make it on toy.
And does it make much of a difference?
In the game, I mean, we're still playing with farming simulator physics. So there is going to be a limit to kind of how it does. And especially, you could be, a couple, percentage of a meter off in the game, and it'll be all over the place versus in a tight little windrow.
I'm just not noticing that much of a difference for it. I think it's a fun little feature to have, but I don't think it makes a huge difference in
It doesn't. Driver, get out of here.
Windrow size is what I'm saying.
We are not. He is. It's different. We're still
just
don't play the
looking
game.
at stuff at about 5 frames per second.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Actually, in the live stream, it's worse. So if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Yeah. So this is cool. I think one of the greatest things is it's a Vermeer piece of equipment. And if you really like using Vermeer stuff, if you want to use something a little bit different, the animation's awesome as well. Did you see the animation of the grass kicking in?
I did.
Kind of like
I might be able to make this look better.
It's like a reverse tether thing. Oh, it's super cool.
Okay, take me out of here. Let's see. I got an idea, DJ. You're gonna like this.
I did say it would be released August 23rd of 2020. Leave me alone.
I mean, you're close.
That is a thing that I said.
Okay. Let's try this. Is this gonna be better? I think this is better resolution.
Don't get. Oh yeah, it's getting like 15, 20 FPS.
Yeah, we're better now.
Yeah,
much better. Like much higher.
There you go.
So
this a cool piece of equipment, looks nice, does the job, does a good job doing it. Yeah, it's really not a whole lot else other than that. It does what it's supposed to do, and it looks pretty cool doing it.
Yeah, it's different than any of the rakes we have, of course. So I just like, and you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear it very well or not. The sound effects on all these are awesome. Like they sound so good. I don't know how well you guys are hearing it through this program, but all the equipment sounds so good. I've been like messing around with all of them, just cranking the volume up and listening to them because like this sounds so good. They've nailed the sound effects in Farmstead 22 for everything, but I've noticed it more and more with the DLCs now, from Kubota to the Vermeer stuff now as well.
Most of us use headphones when we play the game, so you don't really get the true kind of immersion with this. If you get the chance to play on like a proper surround sound system with a subwoofer, do it and crank it. Richard's calling for focus on the straw blower, so we should talk about the trailed baler next. We'll get there, Richard. I think honestly, I think the straw blower should be saved for last, just because of how cool it is. You got two different unloading features, one for like, and one for like, and it picks up the bales, and I'm not good at it. I don't know if it's me. I
messed with it briefly, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to show this off my video because I suck with this thing. So I'm going to focus on haying and not do that.
Yeah, I just made fun of myself the whole time.
We didn't talk. You had the mower as well. We didn't show that off at all. I could quickly show this quickly so you don't see what you guys are talking about.
The mower's cool. The
only time showing up. Get out of here.
The only thing that I wish it did is when you unfolded it, if it would just stay straight off in the bag.
Oh, instead of going to the angle? Yeah. So
but it's so much easier to use if it's off at an angle. It's kind of tough to use when it's straight back.
Yeah, so let's see here. We'll do a pass. Why not?
A little.
Once again, sound effects. They sound great. Like the hydraulics sound different depending on which ones are actuated as well, which is awesome. So you can see there it went off to the side. And of course you can, which one is it again? I can never remember which one it is to move this.
It's literally the same button for every piece of equipment.
There it goes. There we go. You can move it from side to side. Of course, it goes all the way over or dead center. Of course, it's always going to go. I think it's always to the right every time it fires up, at least, right?
Yeah.
And the worker will not. It might have an option to change your or get an option on it to put on your straw or your swath droppings down the center if you wanted to, but it doesn't have that, unfortunately. I was hoping it would.
No, it's a big mower. Was it like 8.3 meters? Yeah,
8.3.
It's a decent sized mower.
Yep, and I think it does what 13 or 14 miles an hour.
It's a quick mower, man.
So yeah, it's pretty. It's slick. I like it. It's and the AI seem to be able to drive it all right for the most part as well, which is kind of nice.
Oh, this is good. We may talk about that in a bit. That's good. Yeah. 82 Studios, the man.
There you go.
And we all love
You want to talk about baler quickly?
Yeah. So I like both of them. There's a new feature added with this DLC that they haven't talked about. At least I haven't heard about it. There's a bell counter. Oop. So you've got a full. You've got a full thing.
Can you bring this up a little bit bigger, or no? I don't know if we can.
Do you want me to?
Because my face is bigger, so it won't.
I don't know. Actually, hang on.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Yeah.
You can see the bale counter on the bottom there.
So you've got the one on the left is how many bales you made this session, and the one on the right is how many you've made overall. You can reset the number on the left, but the number on the right stays consistent. So if you're playing a multiplayer, for example, you can find out, how many bales somebody's made on that field if it's sitting in the field while it's there without having to go through the settings, which is kind of nice. It's kind of cool to.
Now, did they talk about that at all beforehand? I never heard anything about that.
I don't remember it. But 6.3 meters. So it must be the Windrower that's 8 meters then.
Okay, yeah, the Windrower is the big one. That's right.
Yeah. So with these, you can also set it to automatic unload or not. It doesn't stop for you, so you got to stop. But the thing I found with these, especially the self-propelled one, is just like gun it, basically. And whenever it's ready to unfold, flip around really quick, and it'll unload the bale while you're turning back around, and then you get in line.
I never thought about that. That's a good idea.
The only thing is turning that self-propelled baler when it's going 29 miles an hour ain't easy.
So I am running with the auto eject or auto stop baler mod or whatever it is. So I have the cruise control on right now, and it is working fine for me.
Yeah.
So if you're on PC, you can get this mod with this device.
Oh, it ain't.
Nope. I can go no hands now and just let her buck until the end. It'll stop automatically for me and kick out the bale, which is nice. So I like that. Because I always forget to stop. I'm so bad at it, especially if you kick up onto fast baling, or if you turn on the speed limit mod, let it run, and you end up going like a mile past where you're no room in it, right? I'm like, oh damn it, I come back again and do it all. Anyways, this works out pretty well.
There you go. My old roommates in chat. What up, Holly? Tell the puppies I said.
I can't run. No, it doesn't accept that. That's right. We'll save that.
But this
in there. Get the auto. Let's go get the self-propelled, because I know everyone loves the self-propelled. That's the one we're here to talk about, I think. So
it's in all the thumbnails, all the good stuff.
Same options though, right? You can change your bale sizes with all these.
Yep.
You get all that fun stuff. But the other thing is this one doesn't work with that mod, unfortunately. So it is what it is.
If you're just using base game stuff, it'll still automatically kick the bale out. It just ain't stopping. So that's still there.
Yeah. Just won't stop for you. That's all. And I didn't know this. I was talking to DJ beforehand. I'm like, I didn't notice this until like after my video. So if you guys are looking at me right now, if I just go with my controller and I push to the side, it just turns. I'm not hitting the gas at all. The thing will just start turning in that direction. It'll automatically like just crank over for you. It's kind of unnerving a little bit if you're not paying attention, because all of a sudden the thing, like, you're just sitting there not paying attention, and all of a sudden your equipment starts moving around, and you're like, what the heck's going on? Why is it doing that? I'm like, oh, never mind. It senses that. It wants me to turn. Okay.
Yep.
Is there any other equipment that does that? Like, I thought a skid steer should do that.
Man, I'm trying to think about it, and I can't even think of anything that does that other than this.
Because you would think like a bulldozer or a skid steer would have that same kind of logic built into it.
Right.
But I don't know why this does this, because like when I crank this over, the wheel doesn't turn. Like I don't know why I'm trying to figure out the math on why it would do this. Because when I hit the gas, now all of a sudden, the wheel turns. It makes sense. But just standing here, it doesn't. So I don't know if something's broken or if this is intentional yet.
I'm not sure. Either way, it's neat. I mean, it drives normal if you're going backwards, forwards.
Be able to get to the end, because this is always a problem with balers when you're doing like a bunch of rows like this. Like, these are fairly tight. If you come in with like a 4755 and that baler, you're probably not gonna be able to get to the end here and flip it around and get down the next windrow. But this thing here, like, just flips around so quick, you got no problem whatsoever.
Yep.
But I mean, the bigger problem is you're spending what, $214,000 on this versus
a lot of money,
maybe a little less.
Yep.
This is the other thing I found too. Once you get going, if you try to hit cruise control, it doesn't go very well.
Really?
So like right now, I'm hitting cruise. I'm not touching my gas pedal. I try to turn. As soon as I try and turn a little bit, the cruise control kicks off because of that same feature.
Oh, well, that ain't good.
So it's kind of weird. Now, I mean, the fact that you have to stop because we're full right there every couple seconds anyways, you're not going to be losing the cruise control that much. But I did find that a little strange.
Well, it's a 0-turn baler. There you go.
Yeah. So now it's fine. So like it's funny though. It's like if the caster wheels in the front aren't facing the right direction and you hit the cruise and then try to steer whatsoever any direction, it kicks you out of cruise control. Like, let's see if I turn them this way. Let's see here. How can I do this to test this again? Like this way here, hit the cruise. It just turns off as soon as I steer. No, it doesn't seem to matter. If I'm not going at whatever the cruise control speed is, it kicks it out of cruise control. It's bizarre. Anyways, so yeah. I think it might be a little bit of a learning curve for people to get used to it if you're used to driving in a certain fashion. At least for me, I always use cruise control for everything, it seems like.
Yeah,
but
this is easier.
I noticed that for sure. I was like, why is it always doing it? It's kicking me out of cruise control the whole time. Typically, you're going to be going in a straight line anyways. And then every time you get full, you're going to kick a bale out. You're going to shut it back down again and then go back to work, right? Actually, you know what? I don't even have the auto bale drop on. Let's turn that on as well.
It's a neat machine, but it's we've never seen anything like this, at least for all platforms. Nothing close to this for all platforms. Nope. And it's its own brand new category. So everything's been moved over a slot now past the baler section and vehicles. Yeah. So if you're used to
clicking that off as well.
If you're used to clicking down through
the very first thing is going to be your balers now.
Well, for you.
Is it not for you?
Because you got some mod installed that puts it in a different
Isn't it the very first one on I went with no mods installed, and that was the very first thing that showed up.
You went with no mods installed? Look at all the stuff you got to install right now.
Well, right now it's mods tractors. This is my other save, but I did once.
No, it's lower than that. It's like in the middle of the screen.
Okay, because it was the first thing I thought showed up on my screen. Anyways, I was like, oh, it's right at the top. Easy to find. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited for this thing. It's cool.
Joey seems to know a lot about this. He's thrown out some good information on this thing. He said they've got foot pedals that control what you were doing right there with steering. In real life, GPS would shut off if you steer it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they're going for a little bit more realistic than players are used to.
I'm all game for that. It definitely handles differently than anything else in Farm Sim, I find. Like the fact that I can steer this without touch of the throttle, and it'll flip around on me. It's funny to watch you steer without the wheel getting cranked over, though, right? Yeah. Like, anyways, if you play first person at all, it's something different. Anyways, very cool device. Excited to play with this a lot more. And the detail they put in the balers, like even like the stitching they got where the belt wraps are connected to each other, like all those little white spots on the belts,
and they're a little bit random as well. Yeah. Every time I've done it, they've been in different places.
Yeah, so they've definitely done some intricate building of these. It's not just like any other baler we've seen before. So that's pretty cool. Anyways,
it's very cool. I think we got one more piece of equipment and
one more piece. Let's go find it if I can figure out where the heck. What did I have?
If we don't show it off, I think a certain dower is going to be very, very.
Oh, Richard wants to see it. I don't even know where it is. I don't think we have to show it off, do we?
Have to? No. Should we? Probably, like for 5 seconds, right?
Oh, okay. So he wants to see the Windrower, he wants to see the rake again, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Glenn's in chat. What's up, man?
All right, there you go.
All right,
now you're gonna have to guide me through this because you know more about this than I do. I played with this for like 5 seconds. And I'm like,
all right, good. Well,
I just want to do some baling today.
While I describe it, I'm gonna need you to drop down a couple bales and try to load them.
Let's see if I can pick these bales up. I tried this and I was like, oh, this is tough.
Straw bales only.
We'll get some straw bales. I got some right here. There's a whole bunch right beside me.
Hey, you don't want to do what Giants did during their live stream and try to pick up a hay bale.
Yeah, good point.
So this will pick up. Pick up any straw bale. It doesn't matter how big it is or whatever. If you got a straw bale mod that makes the bales more capacity, this can pick them up too. It's just a round bale, like a rat bale fork, basically, that picks it up and moves it. Man, it is so difficult to do, though. But one of the neat things about this is there's 2 different ways to unload. Now, I can't actually think of a good reason to use the second option, but you can set it to normal. Straw blow looks great when it does it. Looks really good when it does it.
This is where I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, oh, this is driving me bananas.
You just keep doing it, man. You're doing a great job. And then once you get the straw bale in there, You can also pick up another one and bring it with you, so you can pick up 2 straw
get rid of
bales
that
and
one.
take them with.
I got a
Especially
plan. I got a plan.
if you're doing realistic stuff, this is a great piece of machinery for that. It does have an unload feature. So, of course, with most straw bales or straw blowers in the game, you can force unload and it'll like shoot it out the side for loose straw. But this one will actually drop down the piece, the plastic drape on the side. It'll drop it down and just like shoot it on the ground. And it is quick.
We could get these, dude.
He hasn't even picked one up yet. Will it pick up hay bale? You can pick it up if you want, but it ain't gonna.
I tried for this for so long the other day, or when I first installed it. I'm like, okay, I got to pick this bale up. This should be a problem. Holy crap, is it ever a problem?
It's difficult. It's real difficult.
You got to go like nice and easy. You just got to be perfect. And these are small bales. These are only 150s, I think, too. Oh, there we go. I think I got it.
Yeah, the 150s. I haven't used the 125s yet, but I've tried the 150s and the 180s, and they're both pretty difficult to pick up. Red Terror marriages have ended for less than this.
Okay,
you gotta like
the second one
force it because it'll like
together.
Finish the animation because it'll basically just shove the bale down in there. Wait, do you have it stuck?
Is it? I think I got it stuck.
You got it. How did you do that?
You asked these questions. You know what? I told you.
It's showing up at least.
I gotta practice with this.
Force unload it. See if it's.
I'm just going to grab another one here quickly while we're
Oh yeah. What's better than 1, 2?
Well, if I'm gonna break something, there we go. First try that time.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it here though.
No, we're good. I got this. See?
Nice. Reed, nope, I'd given up already. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Reed's got a birthday this week.
Let's turn it on. How do I turn it on?
You force unload basically. It's on the other side. There you go. So this is animation number 1. And you can change the animation as well. Now, I don't know what the keyboard controls are. You'll have to see what those are. Clutch showing off his skills. Yeah, there you go. So I
didn't know there was a second one, to be honest with you.
There's a second option, and it is very aggressive.
How do I activate it?
Same thing, force unload.
That's the side.
That's the same one, yeah.
I don't know how to bring it up to the top, though. What do I do with that?
It's changes your control. I don't know. There's a button. What you use console commands like everybody, or console controls like everybody else. It's a button you got to push.
I don't have a button. It's not showing up.
Hang on. Let's make you full screen because I can't see a darn thing. Toggle speed limit.
I got full, and that's it.
What's the not the bottom? Nope. Go back. Nope. What's the third from the bottom? AD open something.
That's auto drive.
Okay. Adjust dust scale. Nah.
I can look at the settings. We can probably find it that way.
Toggle open close the HUD. Man, what? Man, how do you do what you're doing right now?
That's what I'm saying. I don't have an option for it, so I didn't notice this beforehand because it didn't pop up for me when I was looking. I'm like, I think there's only one way to use it.
Try left bumper and then up, and then if that doesn't work, try down and left and then right. There it is. Yeah, that's
weird.
It. Now pull forward because it ain't gonna do nothing. So I don't know why.
Weird. Okay, cool.
So all right. So I got a question for you here.
All right.
I don't know why you would want to do this, but it unloads it aggressively and very quickly. So if you're like, I gotta get this belt out or this bell out right now.
Okay, how do I stop that now is the question.
I don't know, but it's doing it for you, ain't it?
There we go. That's the one that's super aggressive, right? Look at that.
So that's the normal animation, which is a very nice animation. Giants did a really good job. This whole pack is really cool.
I'm having a bit of a tough time getting that bale in there though, but there it goes.
We can see. Yeah.
Maybe not. There it goes.
Anyways,
kind of cool. It's unique. We don't have anything that busts bales quite like this thing. That's for sure.
If you're gonna play super realistic,
5 miles an hour while you blow bales at the side.
a lot of people like to play as realistic as possible. And if you're doing cattle, this is something that you want to be using.
You can go back and make more windrows again with bales. You don't want them. I mean, if you really want to do that, you could do it.
Oh man.
So that there is the whole DLC pack, guys. You saw all the pieces of equipment. Comes out Tuesday, right? Tuesday morning?
Comes out on Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be a staggered release on Tuesday as well. So at some point during the day, it'll release on PC, I believe, on midnight CEST, which is 6 p.m. Monday Eastern time.
Yep.
3 p.m. Eastern Pacific Monday. Trying to go backwards in time like a day before. That's when it's going to drop on the Giants website. So if you're using the Giants version of the game, that's where you get that. Steam will get it sometime on Tuesday. So will PlayStation. Maybe it'll be Wednesday. And then Xbox usually gets it at the same time that Giants website goes up. So if you're playing on Xbox, you might get it on Monday if you're in the States.
So you can find the links for the Giants download down in the description. Make sure you guys use the code CLUTCHSIM, right, DJ?
I believe it's spelled DjGoHam. I think you spelled it wrong.
The code you want to use. That's the one. That's the one that gives you like the awesomeness power that you should have when you download stuff.
Look, I'm the only gold partner in the Western Hemisphere, and I like that. You're no longer the only silver partner in the Western Hemisphere, though.
In Canada. It's
in Canada. Well, he's close.
It doesn't count.
But wait, did I tell you? I think I'm going to go see him at the end of the year. So, yeah. I told you. I gave you the dates, and you said you were working.
Hey, what about October? Are you doing anything in October still, or no? Has that been canceled?
I'm busy. I don't know.
I thought you were going to meet up. I thought there was going to be a meetup in the third week of October.
Are you planning this right now?
Mm-hmm.
You just making stuff up as you go, hoping that I'm going to be free.
You are well aware of what I'm talking about.
A certain company that is a thing that I haven't got to do yet, but you did have not contacted me.
Has a certain person within Giants contacted you, though? That's the question.
About a certain thing, about a certain orange color.
We're really bad at codes. We're really bad at talking code.
Were we even allowed to talk about this?
It's kind of, sort of. I don't think so, but who knows? Like, it hasn't been said no.
Here, we have private chat in here.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll say something and then you say out loud if it's what
you know what I'm talking about. I thought you were going, but anyways, it's all good.
There you go. Check it.
What was this? Yeah, I know. I knew you haven't heard from them, but I thought you might have heard from Giants.
Well, I heard, it kind of sounds like that. Like I'm not in the bro club that you and what the other guy are.
Okay,
I'm just not cool enough. Yeah.
I mean, I did tell them you weren't very cool, but still, I thought maybe we could get you in anyways.
Get out of here.
You will be happy to know that everyone wants to see your. No, that doesn't sound right. Everyone is excited about your Vermeer poll.
Except, 72%. Oh, the other one's 27. Where's the other percent? This is an impossible number. What is the other one? K-bot? He's like, other.
Got him.
Anyway, so yeah, we should move on. Is what we should do.
We should definitely move on.
There is a thing called an arrow grape. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
Please do. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, I do know what you're talking about.
Share screen. Here we go. We're so prepared. Welcome to the Farm Sim Show, everybody. So this is the thing, and that's, you know what? I'm kind of down with it.
I would have said a while back, like what my mind has been changed a little bit on this kind of stuff. because I was like, oh, why do we want this? You know what? They've got this whole segment of Grape stuff that I don't use personally yet. But maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. But now we're getting more equipment for it. It's something minor, but still it's something different and cool. I'm okay with that.
It's neato. Oh, am I already in full screen? Is that why it's complaining? There we go.
I mean, it's not much different, of course, than the New Holland, right? It looks very similar.
It's a
similar,
new,
I'm sure.
It's a new brand.
Yeah.
It's a new piece of equipment.
Yeah.
There's 2 different engine options. They're a little bit different from each other.
I think the bigger problem that people have still, it's like, okay, this is a whole new side of farm sim. I get that. That's cool. I think the problem is people look at, you look at farm sim, at least for me, and it's always like a big, massive equipment. I want something big. I want big, huge tires. I want big motors. I want a diesel smoke flowing through those exhaust pipes. I want that. And this doesn't really scream that, of course. Yeah. So I think that might be part of the problem, but it expands the way farm sim is played.
That being said, I've been following part of the European community, and they're pretty excited about this.
I don't doubt it. I think there's a whole segment that farm sim can tap into with the grapes, of course, and the olives as well. That is completely different in a way. It's still farming, but it's completely different. It's just you need to play it. You have to do it differently. That's all. You have to think differently. It's like logging in a way, right? Yeah. It's a whole different segment,
and that's going to be a whole thing. Don't remind me. We'll get through it. The thing as well to remember is this was probably worked on starting maybe 2 to 3 years ago for the game. So it's just now coming into the game. So
yeah,
they've been working on this for a long time. Actually, this was leaked back in July, and I was at Giants. That was fun. That was but it was a fun. I didn't know about it until then. So they showed it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, yeah, no one's supposed to know about it. Oh.
I was expecting a little bit more when this post came out. I'm like, okay, we got the harvester. I thought maybe we might get something else, like, well, DJ Moose and the guys are in chat are talking. There's a side dump, which is kind of cool. It's different for that. It makes things a little bit easier. But I was kind of expecting maybe some more wagons or something else, some more little pieces or sprayers or something else that would go with it, to be honest with you. But it is what it is.
Maybe there will be. We haven't had a free content update in a good little while. Well, I don't know, I take that back. We did have 2 John Deere tractors that dropped in July. So there was something there. The thing about this is you can't go download it just if you want to. This is a very special, unique, and kind of exclusive piece of equipment. There's only 2 ways to get this right now, and a lot of players are only going to be able to do one of those ways. One way is to own the season pass, no matter what platform you're playing on. If you have the year one season pass, you'll be able to download this on Tuesday, August 23rd, this next week, when the new update stuff comes out, the new DLC. You'll also be able to get it on the Farming Simulator online store, which, as you know, or you may not know, is very limited to where they can send things right now because they're doing it all in-house. So they can't just send a t-shirt half a world away. It's on consoles. Yes.
Come on, man.
Yost, don't make me take your mod off #1 this week. So those are the only ways that you can get it by getting the year one season pass. But the beacon, so this comes in a box with the beacon. You could buy the beacon separately now. When I was there, they had like 1,000 beacons sitting around. I guess I could say that now. And if I can, I'm in a lot of trouble. But I was going like, I thought, these were sold out. I thought the beacon was sold out and this and that. And they changed the subject pretty quickly. And it all makes sense. So they're going to be boxing this, and it's included with the beacon if you buy the beacon separately. We don't know how much it's going to cost. We don't know the availability, but we do know that it will be available to buy on the Farming Simulator online store as well, starting on Tuesday. So be able to get both of them at the same time. I'll be showing it off so you guys will be able to see it. I'm going to do like a separate video just by itself, probably Tuesday afternoon. That way you can see it. So
that's something I'll remember to watch that one.
Probably about 3 minutes long, but but it'll be there. So those are the two ways to get it right now. It's an exclusive piece. I know Giants are doing everything they can to get into the United States market, into the North American market as well for stuff. So right now it's more of a patience thing, but I don't know how many people are actually going to be interested in this. So you may be like, well, I didn't want it anyway. And that's okay.
That's fine.
It's totally fine. It's just another piece of equipment to farm the way you want to.
Yeah. And I think we all knew that this was more of this type of stuff was going to come at some point. The fact that this is the new crop of the year, I mean, it's not a huge surprise to see some mods and content being geared towards that for sure. So happy to see it. I don't know how much I'll use it, but it's there, and I'll probably mess around with it once or twice here and there. We'll see. You never know. Maybe I'll get sucked into like doing a grape farm of some sort. We'll see. 10 million in 10 years on grapes.
Oh yeah. There you go. Well, I'm what's his face? 4B did cattle. So
that thumbnail looked very familiar. I'm not sure where I saw that thumbnail before.
So weird. You never know. Anyway, recap available to year one season pass owners and people that buy the beacon. Beacon is available in Farming Simulator online store Tuesday, August 23rd, and it will also be able to be downloaded the same day as well. I assume that this piece of equipment is one of the unknowns in the Steam DB page. I assume. I don't know, but I assume.
would think so.
Grape farm equals vineyard.
You can't call it that. Not in the game. Not when you're playing with giants.
It's a grape farm, baby.
Yeah, the grape farm.
Should we move into some top topics?
Oh, is there some hot topics to talk about?
Man, we are like a store from the 90s in here right now.
Hot topic.
I
feel like we need like an echo almost for that, but I don't want to do it.
Nope, that's not it.
Not even close.
That's not. Nope. Is that really good? Can I turn? Hot topic.
Nope, that's kind of echoey. Don't want that. Don't want that. Definitely don't. It's like an echo with
Oh, it's a reverb. Oh, reverb's what you want. There we go.
Are you like hard tuning yourself? It sounds like you're about to do like some Backstreet Boys. I feel like there should be
everybody.
It is too.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. It's freaking somebody out.
I was gonna say, I think it's modulating your voice to whatever my voice was. That's perfect.
Is it?
It was not anymore. You were like actually toning up and toning down, and it wasn't you.
Oh yeah. I can go like the city. Hang on. Is that what? Oh.
Let the cat herding begin. What was that? Was that like it sounded like you had a hairball stuck there for a second that just kind of came out. What the heck was that? All right. Welker Farms, everybody. Let's turn the cats in the right direction here.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so sorry. I'm not, but I am so sorry. People are sending me messages going LOL and laughing. Oh, I love it when people have their own private chats on my phone. That's great. Y'all are awesome. So Welker Farms, they say, hey, all, Welker Farms failed again. So I will set up a Dropbox link, which will be for PC only. Sorry to the console players. Now, somebody was saying that, right here, 82 Studio. He said, count me in on the helpers offer. Anything I can do, just let me know. So, T-Pain in the house tonight. Yeah. Anyway, they never say that it's going to be PC only forever.
No,
so
it's just that's not a good message to send out. I feel like that one hurts a little bit.
Right. And Mappers Paradise really don't post that much. So this is something that they've probably sat on for a hot minute.
I would think so.
That being said, that is not the only real life farm that they've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
They also have I don't know how to say
Monette?
I don't the Canadian. I don't
Monette? Isn't it French Canadian? Monette?
Monet?
Monette, I think.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
so
I think
over
it's
the
Ed.
top. All right, the Monet Farms. They say they run some of the biggest equipment in the world, and this is their shed. And I think this kind of puts Millennial Farm Shed to shame.
It's a crazy looking shed.
It's so cool.
This thing's awesome. Little outbuilding there, that little out garage with your diesel fill up, and then you've got a 2-story shed that looks like it's got like, I don't know if it's sleeping upstairs or anything. I'm curious to see what's inside of it though.
I want one of these in real life.
Sorry guys, I really am. I tried. I have failed. My disappointment is immense and my day is ruined.
Can you imagine hearing this voice?
You just do anything.
Like you have the auto tune on for that one
And
as
then-
well.
And then all of a sudden, you're just going by, and then you hear,
Hello?
Yeah, you gotta pitch it a little bit there. Get that little. I am so sorry if anyone's just listening to this on podcast. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry for everybody that's listening to this right now. It's not. All right. Did you
I didn't know it did
cantina
that.
Did you know there's a cantina in this building there, GoHam?
it's a kitchen's what it's called.
No, it's cantina. It's right there.
Anyway, it's cool. It's happening, and I love that button. So there you go. Yeah, it did. The barn looks absolutely sick. It's super cool.
I'm excited to see it.
There's something there's something else. I don't know how to do this. Is that how you do this?
What are you hitting?
I don't know, but my thing just disappeared. There we go. All right, cool.
I hate when my thing disappears.
Shut up. just put it back on the screen and let's move on.
Bit of a personal problem to deal with there, DJ, but all right.
Look at this. Look at
Case
this.
Tiger 9-300.
Yeah, 93. They're doing the I think it's the 6, 7, and 8, or no, 7, 8, and 9. So 93, etc. They've this is pretty cool. So this reminds me, do you remember the 3D track debacle?
Oh yeah.
In December of 2020.
Yes.
Oh man, that was a day.
That was a mess, man.
Anyway, so that was Northeast Farm Group, who also does I think it's custom modding, Northeast Farm Group, and NEFG, which is Northeast Farm Group. They all do stuff together, I think. Anyway, so this reminds me a lot of what NEFG put out in Farm Sim 19, which got removed, but it's coming back. And Serious is part of it. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
This is a nice tractor.
The old school quad track, like Caden's saying in chat. And we got the old school quad track. I like these. These are awesome.
I could really use this on the game I'm playing right now.
What game is that?
Stone Valley. There you go.
Okay.
I thought you
were playing something that was secret that we didn't know about yet. I was trying to bust you. Didn't work.
No, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I have no idea. Let's see what else. 82 Studio. We got to shill for him a little bit because that's the way things work around here.
I've never heard of this guy. Who's this? 82 who?
I should really open up all of these tabs at once, but I'm just not gonna.
That's not worth it. We can go nice and slow. It's more fun for me to make fun of us when we're doing this.
There you go. So
the barn.
It's Rusty.
I like how it's called the Barn Find Edition.
Yeah, well, I think it is. I'm not really quite sure. Also, there's a dude over here, and like, I don't know, man. I don't like that dude. He looks kind of like, weird.
What are you doing over there? What's he doing over there? Looks kind of.
I don't know. He's definitely the kind of person that would be like coming up on you. Who's at this button?
No, still not it.
I wish I could control those
be,
buttons on your side right now.
He'd be the kind of person that would come up like behind you, but like in a tunnel, be like,
DJ.
not gonna stop.
Can't stop.
DJ, hold on. Yo, I went to school for music education, and I failed singing. Failed. Oh, I failed a lot of classes in college. Anyway, there's a Rusty edition. He's going to be streaming in literally 2 hours and 5 minutes. So check him out.
Go check him out.
Yeah, check him out.
I think this is cool. I mean, he's obviously picking up a little bit from what some of the larger YouTubers are doing for videos, and so this actually ends up working out pretty well for that.
He's doing David's. I mean, he makes mods for everybody.
Exactly.
And these are mods that are coming to all platforms.
I mean, I've been known to do the odd barn find video here and there, so
so why not?
Why not make a mod that's specifically around that? I support it 100%. I think it's cool.
You know what else is cool?
What's up?
Tracks. Look at this.
This thing's huge. The 850 is massive.
It's so he's got that, but there's a new air drill.
Okay.
It's not the 1875 anymore. This is the P576.
It looks ridiculously detailed to me. When I saw that picture, that's the one thing. Like, if you go back to that first picture, that was the first one I saw.
Yeah.
Not that one. Sorry, the drill itself. Like, the amount of detail, and it's the way Custom does they oversaturate everything, and so it's a little bit tough to tell what you're looking at in this picture. But like, the amount of detail that's in this drill is ridiculous to me. I don't know.
That you do know. That's it. Yeah. Looks like the C850 wheeled version's already done. They got the patents and card on the back already as well. Now, you know, things can be done modeling, and you can put them in the game. They look great, but they don't do anything. So there may be some more work to be done here, but it's just so awesome.
It's crazy looking to me. I love this big equipment stuff. I can't wait to use this some more. Yeah. That was a big one for me actually in 19. It was at 850. I used that a ton on a couple different maps.
I think a lot of people use that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's something else coming to on platform.
What are you working out, Matsy? Come on.
Good Lord. Anyway, so Honeybee and Crary are now branded for Farming Simulator 22 on all platforms. They are licensed. So soon, once they pass testing, I think they quit running them through testing just to wait for them to like be ready. Yeah, man. We're soon. I don't know when, but soon.
I still want the air bar on all these to do something. Like, you're paying extra in-game, you're paying your in-game money to have the air bar put on. But you should get a higher yield.
You should. The issue is, as you know, coding for the game is in the harvester, not in the header.
Yep.
So I think you would have to maybe have a special thing where it knows it's connected to an air bar.
I'm not going to, I have no idea the logistics of it all. I'm just telling you what I want, DJ.
Yeah. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want higher yields from my air bar. I don't think that works in a Space Girl song. I don't think they sang about that at all. Like, this sounds like God is buried into a vice almost when you're singing there. That's what it sounds like.
and then he's in T-Pain's studio all at the same time. It's funny. I've had this thing for 2 years now, and I just am now finding these new buttons. These are great. Anyway, super awesome thing. Love it. I'm really excited. I'm excited that it's coming. I think it's available now for PC players already, but it's going to be here for console players as well, and that is the big thing.
Larger.
Yeah. All right, time to give 4B Gaming some views here.
Well, technically just one.
Yeah, just one. 4B, we're going to show everybody your video. So he's going through talking about this feedlot from Schultz Modding. I'm going to pause it right here. So the feedlot, it's just a square. That's all it is. We talked about this. It's just a square. But you can make any size thing you want. So he showed here the 3 different fences that are coming with it, which kind of connect and pop in. So you've also got a tire. I'm trying to let it run. There's a tire that the water goes in, which is really cool. And then you see this area right here. This is kind of like the mesh for the animals where they walk around. And so you can turn that on and off to see exactly what location to put your fences if you want to do a squared off fence. But as he showed at the very beginning, you can take that mild and turn it up to wild, And you don't even need a handful of Reese cups and a monster. You could just place stuff down. So they're here shown in square, but you don't have to make them a square. Now they're only going to walk around in that square. So it is what it is. But you can make kind of whatever designs you want. It's really cool. I like this.
I mean, there's a couple of different ones that are like open pasture, but none of them have like all the extra little add-ons you get with this.
Yeah,
right?
This one's got, let's see. So you've got the fence here.
Yeah.
That he tried to open the wrong way. The water tire. Love that.
Water tire. That one made me laugh a little bit. I was like, what is that? Oh, well, I guess that's a water.
It's a water tire.
Sure.
And then you've got to the right of it right here. If he would ever go over to it, there we go. Come on, there you go, 4B. You've got this piece right here. It doesn't do anything, but it makes it look
right.
Yep, and I think it snaps in with it as well. Super cool.
How neat is that? A whole video on it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. 4B did a video on it. Should we post a link to that in the chat somewhere? Maybe.
Lane, if you're in here, you can post a link to that.
Yeah. Once you do that, we'll just figure out what's next. Yeah.
Do it. No.
Yeah. Hillby Creek. You know this? Heard about this? Have you seen this?
I have not seen anything about this. I know nothing. I saw you posted in the chat there, and I was like, "What's this?" And I have no ideas about it.
So Hillby Creek is a map that I think is becoming pretty popular on Mod Hub. Anyway, there's a big update on the way from Gamer Designs. You will need a new game save, but like this is the changelog that he's got right now, and here's the stuff that he's still got to do, and there may be more things as well.
I did. That was one of the ones we were talking about, actually. Oh, who was I talking about this? And I'm not sure like how people feel about this type of stuff. Once you release a map, I find there's a part of the community that gets lost in it if they have an update that wrecks that game save.
And then just don't play anymore.
I don't know what the answer is to this, but it does suck. I know the feeling. Like I've got a couple of maps that I haven't updated because of that. I don't know. Like it's not I feel like as a community, maybe we could focus make sure you get everything that you want to have in that map in before releasing it, almost, because it really does segment the community a little bit. And I think you're gonna find people will get to a certain point and they'll update your map, and you're gonna be hosed because they're not gonna play it again. They'll be like, well, I've already got 80 hours into this map. I updated it, now I broke it. See ya. I'm out of here. Done. I'll find something new to play on. So as much as like these are great additions that have been put on here, but I feel bad for the people that are updated without reading through this by accident, because it's not like a console. I don't think, is there any way to go back on console?
No, not the way we do. You basically have to redo everything that you've done. And on PC still there's a few things you have to
it's
redo.
A pain to go back, that's for sure. Yeah. So anyways, I don't know. I don't have the answers for you, but if you're modding stuff and you're listening to this, I would suggest not doing this if you can avoid it at all, because it hurts.
Yeah. But that was not my point. My point was get excited. This is a new update, and it's had a lot of really cool stuff at Hillby Farms.
I was just reading through. I think this was stuff on Reddit. There was a bit of I think it was Reddit. Anyways, there was a poll out about that exact question, and I just kind of cued in on it. I'm like, yeah, I feel the same way, because I've had it happen a couple of times where I've refused to update or I've stopped playing a map based on that.
Yeah.
What else you got? We got Attican Park. You want to move on?
Yeah. This is my video.
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, you sure you want to let everyone watch it on their own? You want to watch just one view here that doesn't count?
Well, we could do something. Here I'm flying around talking about stuff. We talk about the map and itself as well, as you can see. We haven't heard about this. The last video that I posted on this was May the 4th, I think.
Yep.
Star Wars Day.
Little time ago.
A little way back. I've actually privately done a whole series to myself on this map.
Do you watch it by yourself all the time?
I don't make videos on it. I just sit and play. But obviously it's not out yet. Nobody's got this. Reviewers have it, but that's it. We're showing right here. He's made every single farm on the map deletable.
I love that.
Every piece. That. There are a few things that aren't deletable. Like if there's a fence around the entire thing that keeps, it separate from fields and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are not deletable. For example, that fence along the top, you can't delete that.
It's a stone wall, basically. Yeah.
Right. But it kind of segments itself away, and you can paint down, do what you want. That was a little stone wall. I've reported that already. But
This is a really nice feature. Like I find that usually going in generalities here, the North American farms, the North American maps, they tend to make it so you can delete almost everything.
Yeah.
The European ones tend not to do that. It's like you look like a lot of Oxy's maps and stuff as well. It's like, yeah, this is the farm. You're stuck with this. You want to use this farm. I don't care if you want to make your own. This is the one you're going to use.
Yeah. Even here, he's got it where you can delete the lights.
Oh, really? Nice.
He's got a thing here. Now, this was in 19, I believe, as well. But he's re-added it for this this version 1.
Yeah.
Where if you go back here, you can click a button and it will remove the collision on all the hedges, because there's a lot of players, myself included, that hate hedge collisions. Well, you can remove them, but they're still.
Do you not get enough driver to miss the hedges?
Yeah, visually, it's there.
Come on.
The Omatana's got a good one for you. So it could be difficult to make an update with necessary new features without a new game save. Modder doesn't choose that a new game save is necessary. It depends on the game. And that's true. As far as I know, it's got all to do with the i3D. If something changes, like if you place down a new building or something, boom, the i3D is completely changed.
Well,
like here, I had to start a new game save to get all this. Also, he's taken all of the buildings because they're deletable. Technically, they're placeables. So he just added them all in.
That's awesome. I love that too.
There's like 20 or some odd buildings, 20 or 30 buildings, and placeables, and a house, like a sleeping mat, like everything. Like I showed here.
I don't like with this. This is what always. There's like I've done a couple of maps, of course, that we've had. This is an option, and you're like playing this map. You're like, oh yeah, I've got all these cool buildings now. And then you go and do another map, and you're expected to be able to find that shop on that next map. And it's like, what the heck is this? I know I've got it somewhere.
Yeah. So update Attican Park is coming. Also, production chains are on the map as well. He's added basically all of them, so they're everywhere. It's cool. He did a really good update. I say update. It's not out yet, but it's happening. It's happening. Man, we are way behind on the show today.
Hey, whatever. We're good. We're doing fine. We haven't broken anything yet.
Oh, I'm so bored. Let's talk about Oxygen, David.
Just talking about them.
Yeah, let's do it again. Bunnies.
I saw this. This made me laugh.
Bunnies are real. Goats somewhere. Where? I still love this video with the big rats.
We talked about this last time, didn't we? Was this last time? I'm sure we talked about the rat. I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know why the goats aren't showing up. Maybe click most recent.
That's not a goat. That's definitely not a goat.
Posts that I have seen goats.
There you go.
Yo, they look so pissed off though. I'm a goat. I think I can zoom in. No, I can't zoom in enough. Anyway.
He put this on the map, which is cool. Is there any way to do this stuff as placeables? Like that's what I would.
No, because with it being
right.
Yeah, with it being the way that you could do it on PC probably, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyways, it's got the goats. There's been a few. Is this the first map in 22 that's gonna have goats? I don't think as.
I'm not sure.
I think if like any PC maps have them at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, so they're happening on his map, Core Farms.
Driver 53 is excited for the rabbits. I guess he raised rabbits as a kid. I feel like I'm herding rabbits. No, it's cats half the time around here, but can't say I've done rabbits before.
Lol.
I'm
gonna load up the rest of the stuff here because I feel like that might be easier.
I can do some of these if you want.
No, I got it. Look at me having this right now. You got to play the game and show us how good at bill stacking you are. I got it.
I got the second one first try. You know what? It just shows how quick of a learner I am when it comes to that. The best driver in Farm Sim just doesn't come around overnight, you know.
Right. Well, I'm the best backwards driver in Farm Sim. So, Trucker Madsey, best backwards driver in Farm Sim is not a title that I hold lightly. I earned that, and it also shows like. So you're not the best driver, just the best backwards driver. Like nobody wants that title, but I embrace it. Trucker Massey, you know what?
I I hope you have it so you can hear yourself in your headphones.
I do, yeah. I got a little knob right beside the
Yeah,
button.
you got a little knob, all right.
Just turn the knob up. That's why I know how stupid I sound. Yoast Modding came out with a video today. Look at this. That's weird.
Yeah,
There's a video.
video at all.
Yeah, it's weird that there's a video posted here that shows you how to use it. Anyway, start from zero. At the end of the day, all this mod does is delete money in increments of 100,000, 1.5 million, and 500,000. But that's also happens to be the amount that you start with when you start a new game save. So if you're starting a new farmer and you want to see how good of a farmer you really are, click that button. See what happens.
And then click the government subsidies button right afterwards.
Well, you do. Yeah, me too. To be real. But it's cool. You could click those and it'll basically just delete them. It's a really easy, simple way to start from scratch without having to lease a bunch of cotton harvesters.
I never thought of doing it that way before. That's awesome.
That's the way Mr. Silly P showed how he does it. So there you go. So it's a nice, easy way to delete money. If you're on consoles, a PC really doesn't help too much. But man, on consoles, this is a great way to get rid of money.
It's like the opposite of the government subsidies mod. Pretty much.
It is, yeah. And of course, it would be Farm Sim's biggest troll to introduce it. I didn't think about that. Oh, Yoast, you're awesome. Also, big shouty outy to Yoast for allowing me to do the video to show people how to use it. It's an unlisted video, and it's basically the middle part of the video that I released last weekend. I just show how to use it. It's really cool. It was funny when I was going over it because I kept asking him questions. I was like, "What about this?" He's like, "Yeah, it does that." "What about this?" "Yep, yeah, it does that." "What about this?" Stop thinking about it like that. Oh, okay. Also, get free.
You're not thinking about it right.
Free chainsaws with this mod.
Ooh.
Free. Full freeze. So if you just want free chainsaws, just download this mod. You get free chainsaws.
Can you sell the chainsaws afterwards and make some money by selling chainsaws?
I'm no mathematician.
You're a man in Farm Sim, right? You get free chainsaws and you fix them up and sell them.
I'm no mathematician, and I'm not allowed to be technically. But I don't think you can sell something for $0 in a game where you got it for $0, but then still get money back.
Huh. I think there's a way you could do it. There's got to be a way. There's always a way, DJ.
Moving on. 320 excavator. What was my notes for this? First full-size excavator for all platforms. First large excavator on Mod Hub as well. So now we got this and Little John Deere.
Has there ever been an excavator in Mod Hub?
Not in 19, no. Or 22, sorry. This was a 19.
Was and
then David just keeps refusing to release his for some reason.
I know. Didn't he say he was going to make one that was going to like destroy buildings and stuff too, I thought?
Yeah, he definitely said that. And he probably meant it for all platforms as well. I should definitely go ask him about it in an hour and 45 minutes when he starts streaming.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have like a whole construction, bunch of mods all put together. He said he was going to do. I thought.
Yeah, anyways. It's weird. You should definitely go ask him about it. He's gonna hate us. Anyway, this is really cool. You can't dig with it or anything, but as you see, you put the thumb on there, you can grab a hold of stuff. Really good for trolling your friends, and it's got a bucket, which I don't think holds too much. 1,250 liters. It doesn't really hold a lot.
Try this one. I wonder if it's capable with terraforming for PC.
Not that I've seen, but I'm sure it could be modified.
It would.
I'm sure it could be modified.
The bucket is the problem. The bucket has to have it enabled. That's all.
Yeah. So is it cool? Yeah. Is it in Farming Simulator? Yep. And is it from North Modding Company? Absolutely. And can you take the lizard motor stickers off? Yes, you can. You can make the tracks pink too. Did you yawn?
I did. I had a late night last night.
Why you gotta do that, man?
Sorry, man. I did.
Bro. German fire station. Yo. You could barely tell that this is a fire station, one. And number two, I'm actually happy about that because this has one of the best interiors in Farming Simulator, minus Glenn's house.
I appreciate everyone that does interior stuff. I have to admit, this is just kind of a funny thing, but do more interior stuff, guys. I love having interiors of buildings.
Yeah. All of the all 4 bays open up. You've even got a bay where you can like work on your vehicles and stuff over here on the far left-hand side. If you get a dirty nader, you can put it in there and make all your vehicles dirty all at the same time. Shout out yours modding. You've got these areas around inside. You can open every single door, at least that I've been able to find. I think there's maybe one upstairs you can't open, but whatever. There's 3 stories. There's an elevator, which I cannot figure out how to work to save my life. But it will open and you can walk through it. But I found the more you use it, the slower the doors go.
Oh, really?
So like the first time, and maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm just reporting what has happened to me. Yeah, the elevator actually works. Man, I wish I could figure that out. The first time I opened it, it was like whoosh, whoosh. I'm like, okay, well, I opened it up again. It was like whoosh, whoosh. And I kept opening it and closing it. So it was just going slower and slower. And finally, I got it to open up just enough before it closed back again to run through it because I wanted to get to the other side because it's a walk through. And then I got to the top and it had a button. It said, call the elevator. I was like, oh, sweet. And I hit the button. And I just sat there and I had to stop the clip and start a new one because I waited for so long. And I went downstairs and the elevator's doing this. It's just slowly shut the doors. I was like, no, I broke it. Anyway, it's really cool. You should check it out. These are mods that we think, or at least I think, that made this list. Clutch agrees. Yeah, look at him agreeing right now. He's not even a cactus right now, and he agrees.
Did you ever see the police station mod in 19 that had like an actual a row of cells that you could lock your friends into in multiplayer?
Was it PC only?
I think it might have been PC only. I mean, yeah, it was PC only for sure. It was. You never played it. You never came into one of the servers, I guess. But yeah, you could actually. There was a row of cells, and there was a button that was outside the cells. And if someone went into one of the rooms, you could lock the button, and it would lock them in there. And the server we had, and there was no tabbing to vehicles, so you were literally stuck inside that room.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. So I was like, maybe we can do that to the elevator. That'd be even better.
That's funny. Anyway, check it out. Fish farming. And I think my note is it's fish farming in Farm Sim. No explanation needed. That was my notes that I wrote. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's a factory, right? It's
a factory. It's got a new production chain. It utilizes mineral feed. Finally,
something for that stuff.
Yep. And you require pallets. So you have to get the empty pallets and barrels from Zodal Zocht to make pallets. And then you put pallets, I think it's over here. And then over here you put corn and mineral feed. And then you get fish in boxes. And then you take them to the sell point, which is in it. And you sell the fish there. You make pretty good money off of it. It's neat. It's definitely like it's
kind of gimmicky, but whatever.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you put things in, you get a thing out, you take it to the sell point.
It's this one feels a lot global companies-ish from 19 for me personally.
Yeah.
But we had one very similar to this in 19, but like what is it? Just mineral? You don't need anything else. Mineral feed plus the pallets and the barrels
and corn.
Corn. That's what it was. Corn. Okay, I was gonna say there's got to be. I believe in 19 one we did for that there was no like crops or anything required.
Yeah.
There was like another third thing you just had to buy. So you still need to get corn at least for this. So it kind of makes you do some farming at least. Uh-oh.
There's a bug.
Hello.
What up? I'm gonna perfect that and I'm gonna get it good for next week. Anyway, fish farming, go check it out. Yo, this mod right here.
Oh boy,
it's
why? No, but see, look what's pulling it.
The GTF 26 from Holst Modding. It's a double dump field bin. The augers aren't on it right now. Look at this. It has 2 augers. So it's a field bin. So it's meant to like just go sit on the side of the field. And let's say you're doing multiplayer. One guy's in the field harvesting. Another guy is running grain back to the farm, right? Well, this would make a really easy way for the person who's harvesting to go drop the grain in the bin and be done with it. And then
like another bin of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's a double dump. I love it.
I'm not surprised. Could you like back 2 trailers in butt to butt and then have them like each load at the same time?
Oh. No, I'm not saying that out loud. Maybe.
You can't say anything else more about what I just said there. We'll move along.
We're going to move along. And the last one, which is kind of neat, and it solves a problem that a lot of people have. It solves a problem that people...
I mean, I don't even know where to start with the problems we have, so...
Well, let's just start with getting rocks from a rock picker into a trailer. Sometimes the rock picker that you're using doesn't go up. You pick up, I got the rocks. Where you want me to put them? Over there. And then you got to use an excavator to get them off the ground and put them in the trailer.
You're not wrong.
Yes. Is already on a thing with a thing. Oh, by the way, the 7-Eleven pack is in testing right now. Just saying out loud. But it solves the problem. So instead of just hiring the worker on it and getting everything, all the rocks off, you actually kind of have to go pick them up. But when you do, it solves the problem. So somebody put the rocks on the ground. You ain't got to do that no more.
I usually do. It's like in the trees. I have like the pile of shame in the trees someplace. It's a bunch of rocks back there. Hidden away so no one can see them.
Somebody says, go full screen, hit F12. I will one-up you, dog. I'll go F11.
That's not one-upping. That's the opposite of one-upping, just so you know.
Well, I'm scared to hit F12 because last time I listened to somebody telling me to hit a function key, it was Alt F4.
I still can't believe you listened to someone do that for you. That was awesome.
Still can't believe that New Boot Goofing is nowhere to be found. I don't know where he went. We missed you, dog.
He was here a while back, a couple days ago.
Yeah, what did he chat like a couple months ago?
Yeah, he came and said hi.
There's some people that'll never know how cool he was.
His channel's still up there. You can go watch his old videos.
Yep. Anyway, so this is a thing. It exists. It's in real life. I put Iowa Plain.
This is Black Sheep modding, right?
That's Black Sheep modding, yeah.
The detail they put on for like when it gets scratched up is awesome.
Yeah.
Like some guys take that to a whole new level, or some guys are just like, oh, just kind of make it look like it's kind of worn and faded. They like put like the scratch marks and the wear is in the right spot. It looks great.
Yeah. Jay's got a good point as well. That rock picker can hold 1,000 liters more than the Scorpion.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I put Iowa Plains on here, but it doesn't seem like it's popping off very well. Mod Hub. 21 votes, 4.8 stars. I don't have it up. You guys can go watch my video from the day earlier if you want to.
It's got a 4.8.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all square fields. I kind of get it. I haven't played it at all yet. I looked at it.
It's PC only.
Yeah.
I can't figure out why. Anyway, so it exists. Check it out. It's the only map that's come out in the last day or two. So check it. Again, it's PC only, so I'm not really sure how that could go. I thought it was
all platforms. You're right. I thought that when I looked at it, I'm like, that must be. No, it's not.
I do have one mod on here that is third party. I put it on the list today.
Who are you? I don't even know who you are anymore.
Bruh. Well, it's Carl Farm. So I mean, yeah. So he updated his Steiger.
Yep.
So he's now working on the console version, which he says only has to a few changes. I can't remember where he. So yeah. So now I begin with the version for all platforms, which involves mostly rebranding the wheels and optimization of the files. So he's got an update. This came out a few days ago. So if you haven't updated and you're playing it on PC, go ahead and get your update.
Is it for Hayden? I think is the one that keeps on reminding me. He's like, "Hey, Clutch, go update your Steiger." I'm like, I will. I'll do it.
Anyway, so check it out. It's kind of cool. Say kind of cool.
This was great. This is a great tractor.
It's the best Steiger you'll ever use.
Yeah.
I felt kind of bad for him because he was making this, and then Farming Simulator released theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, but does it matter anymore as much? I don't think it does.
No. I think he utilized their model a little bit to aid in some parts to kind of refresh it, because I think he was using something similar to what he had for the last one. So regardless, if you're on PC, check it out. It will be coming to console eventually. It was in Farming Simulator 19. So if you're still playing that and you're like, man, I want the Steiger, you got it already. Check it out. Yeah. There's one mod that I put on the list. and it is not anything like what I would normally put on the list for this type of thing.
I'm surprised you put this on, to be honest with you, but hey, whatever.
I put this on for one reason.
You know what? I'm not. If you're doing sugarcane stuff, by all means.
Nope.
What did I miss? What am I missing? It's 5-star.
48 votes, 5 stars. Been out for over 48 hours now, and it's just a sugarcane trailer. And it's a perfect. It's a perfect score. Hulse this morning, they put, or sorry, not Hulse. I apologize. Sir Vertex. They posted on their Facebook page and said that they were very grateful for the community. This is all platforms as well. They were really grateful to the community for the support on this mod, and they were very thankful and honored and humbled that they get the bug out of here. That they had that this mod has gone so long still at 5 stars. It's a great mod. You should definitely check it out. They included a version that's got a pipe as well. So if you don't want to wait on it to go, if you don't want to wait on that, there's a version that just pipes up and does its thing. So check it out. You can hook multiple of these together. You can paint them different colors. You got different wheel options as well. And they hold all the standard forage crops, I think, as well as grapes and olives too. So like if you're using a larger bit for those, check it out. It's cool. He did a really good job. He's been working on this for a long time. So,
I mean, it looks great. I never do sugarcane.
Right. But like, yeah, it's cool. It's really
cool. I think it's great. I'm
nice
not getting like 5. That's awesome.
And you're,
did you get it?
Nope. You did doing the, get a fire extinguisher and just get him. Oh, maybe I'm blinding with the lights.
I don't think that's how those work.
That's not how that works. Oh, I forgot to turn on my.
Oh, so weak. Brutal. Hey, I got a question for you. Oh boy, I'm sorry, chat. I'm really sorry. I am so sorry. I tried. I failed. How come
big guy do with that voice?
There we go. Didn't talk about this.
What you got?
You didn't talk about this at all.
The Mandako?
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah. Looks great. JA Modding did a good job, and it even released on his birthday.
I love this. This is a great disc. This thing's awesome. What's it getting for rewards? 4.7. There you go. 72, 4.7. I don't know. I was excited when I saw this one out. I'm like, yeah, got to download that right away. I don't have enough discs that are this size, I find, for tilling up fields. So, yeah. Anyways,
I always do direct drill because I ain't got time.
I ain't got time for that. No one got time for that.
So that's only my thing. That's easy. Thundery, I'm gonna need you to keep doing that every time I make a sound because I look forward to that. He's been on it. He's like, DJ, go pack sand. I'm not sure that's the way he's saying it out loud, but
I don't think so.
Close enough.
As far as third person mods, if you're looking for some kind of a little bit out there stuff, Buck released a whole bunch of stuff this week.
Ooh.
So, oops, wrong one. Let's go up here. Boom. Yeah, he's got all of his like private cars and trucks and stuff. He posted them all. They're all up on the mod network right now. So if you want some crazy cool cars, some nice trucks, they're all over on the mod network. You can find them all. Actually, it was last week. Most of these came out, to be honest. But yeah, like the F series, the 2017 F series. It's kind of like the TLX, what he's got built there, so you can actually change the back of it with a whole swag load of different things.
I think he not partnered, but I think he was working with 82 Studio.
Yeah, him
with
and
that
Dave
mod.
work together on that.
Yeah.
So if you want a branded truck that does the same types of things that TLX does, grab that F series because it does all that fun stuff. It's awesome. Then we've done some videos with the Mustang. I've done some stuff with the Firebirds. They're really nice cars. If you want some classic car stuff for your farm, or just to mess around with, go download those. They're high quality. Sometimes they're like some of his mods get a little bit big because of the details he puts in them. Like I can't remember which one it was, but there was one that was like twice the file size as the map I was playing on.
Oh gosh.
So that does happen sometimes. But anyways, go check it out. Mod Network has got all of them posted there. That's where he does all his stuff. You can go to popular mods and I don't know what this is, dude. Oh, FS19. We don't need that. Oh, the couch. That's right. The couch tractor.
I love how it's got the Farm Sim 22 logo beside it, though.
No. Well,
Goodness.
maybe it was just, I don't know, maybe they pulled it because I see some names here on people that maybe I don't trust as much with some things, but hey, who knows?
Is what it
Anyways,
is. Yeah.
there's what it is.
Yep. Check it out. Pretty cool.
Very cool. That's all I got for your third party stuff. Go check those out though, because Buck does some high quality stuff.
Man, and we made it. Man, 90 minutes on the dot. We're finished with the doc, boys. Now we get to talk about the stuff that really matters. If you've stuck around, you're in the right place.
Or what are we talking about?
The talking points and what we're doing over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Huh, what are you doing, DJ?
Well, I'll go first since you didn't put anything. What videos are you doing this weekend?
I haven't got anything planned yet, to be perfectly honest.
If you're not, you gonna stream tonight?
Yeah. So, speaking of which, we'll be doing some giveaways for the Vermeer stuff. So, if you guys are around, you guys know we do giveaways for most of the DLC when it releases. So we'll do some PC giveaways tonight for the Vermeer. You won't get them early, but you'll get them the day they release. At least you'll get some codes. Yep. You go to the Woodlands website and go download them, and you'll get them. So that's what we'll do tonight. We'll do a couple giveaways. I don't know how many yet. We'll figure it out. Do like 3. Do like 3 or 4. That feels good. You know what? 20 last time. I know. Like the Kubota, I think I ended up doing 25 Kubota giveaways last time.
That's so expensive. That's awesome. Yeah, man.
25. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know if we're going to get there with the Vermeer stuff because I don't think I have time. Because then you end up doing like a stream and it's like, okay, here's me playing for 30 seconds. Let's do a giveaway, right? Like it just doesn't work out. But anyways, we'll do a few.
You normally take a while to
come on.
And then you flaunt it for like the next 3 days.
Maybe I might do that a little bit.
You did forget usually to stop it one time.
I usually end up like getting involved at work and then forgetting that my live stream is still on a loop, and I come back the next day and I'm like, oh, it's still live.
Jack Rabbit, I think he knows, man. I think he knows. Yeah, the reason that we're able to do huge amounts of giveaways like that is because of the community. There's no way you could do that on your own. Absolutely no way.
Not a chance in heck.
No.
Dona was paid. You know what? Michigan, Dona was paid for every single last one of those, man. Yeah, the community comes together, and you guys that want to help out the community and help me take care of it all, you guys are the ones that do it for me. So without the community, there's no way I could possibly ever have done the amount of giveaways. I think we did, like, at the launch of Farm Sim 22, I don't know how much, you did like $4,000 of giveaways, didn't you, or something like that, with all the consoles and everything?
Yeah, some of that was mine, but not most of it.
Yeah, like my ending price tag for the launch of 22 was $2,500 worth of giveaways. And that was because of the community. There's no way I could have ever possibly done that at the end with what I do. It was the community coming together and saying, yeah, here's can I donate and have 10 more giveaways put in? Yeah. Sure. Right? Like how can you do that on your own? There's no way. It's just not possible. So if you got a community that's as dedicated as ours, then you can make this stuff happen. It's awesome. I'm just a facilitator.
I really don't want to keep going forward because now I just sound bad. So I'm just gonna.
Videos though. You're not doing a stream this weekend.
I'm not doing a stream this weekend. I am gonna release my replay of this a day early because I don't have a video for tomorrow morning yet. But I gotta wake up and my team's playing a little while, so I'm gonna be selfish for a little while, but release this in the morning. We'll try and do 2 videos of Stone Valley out this weekend, and we'll try and use the Vermeer stuff. See what I can get through with that. I might have a DLC showcase tomorrow, but not the Vermeer DLC. I don't know if it's going to happen yet. It's in the notes, so you can see it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. We'll find out.
Come on.
I have it. I'm just not sure how well that's going to go over. So we'll figure it out. And then we'll do the weekend review and everything on Sunday. Sunday will be a fun day. You going to the fair?
Yeah, we got a fair happening in our area, so we're going to go take the clutchlings out to the fair.
I got to find out when the fair's coming around here. Have you ever wondered why the fair is always in fall? How many fairs are there?
There's got to be a few. Like it's always the fall, though. Yeah, you're right. It's always the fall, isn't it?
Huh.
But yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's in a month. We're good.
Yeah.
I do want to go.
Like I said, we might have wrestling at the fair, and I don't know. It might be tonight it's happening.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Oh, that's gonna be super cool.
I think it's super amateur wrestling happening. I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to go watch that. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't want to miss that. We do have a lot going on in DJ's world, even though the second line says boring weekend for once. So Carolina Panthers play tonight, playing New England Patriots. We'll see how bad we are.
Does anybody pay attention to preseason?
I love preseason football because those boys play their hearts out. I love it. I might mow the yard tomorrow. Might not. Oh, find out and see what's going on. I think I announced the YouTube storage room because there's so much stuff that's like extra stuff. I got to start a whole inventory list for everything that I've got.
Send me some microphones.
Do what? No, yeah, the SM7B that's still on the shelf in there. So I got to figure that out. I got the last shelf in today, so I'm going to go build that after this stream. I'm might be building a new PC, but in the wrong order.
That sounds about right for you.
Yep. So I'll probably show more on that in about a month or so once we get closer to the new stuff coming out. Because the streaming PC is about had it. Plus, I go to bed every night and I just hear David, "Bye, DJ. Hi, DJ." And I can't deal with that anymore. And there's a thing happening this next week.
Thing? What kind of thing are we talking about here? Can we talk about this thing?
I'm excited about it because it opens a lot of doors, but I'm not excited about it because it doesn't go over well in Farming Simulator.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to intro into it? Because it'll probably be easier hearing it from you first, and then I can explain.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't go over well.
I don't know why, but it never does it?
Well, you're not wrong. I've taken one hit on it before for something that I don't quite understand at all. But so sponsors possibly next week?
Not possibly. The video's done. And approved and queued up, ready to go. I have my first sponsored video coming out this week.
But you've been sponsored by this company for a while, and we both have been.
18 months. Yes. Now I've been working with them for a long time. So it's a G Portal sponsorship, but it's an in video thing. The thing is, there's no mid rolls. It's a longer video, but there's no mid rolls. So
nothing wrong with that.
But it's thanks to them and helps you guys out. So
but how long is your ad read in that one?
48 seconds.
That's not bad.
At the get out of here, Chuckermancy. The Farming Simulator 22, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I haven't done the movie voice announcer voice.
No, you used to stream enough.
Yeah, you used to do like movie announcer voice, counter number 1 or something.
Yeah.
In a world of farming.
Apparently, we need to do more streaming at some point in time.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Actually, speaking of which,
but so I tried to make it not so like in your face, just sponsor, because I had a 1-hour conversation with someone from G Portal, basically trying to talk to me like, so I'm nervous about this, and I don't want to do this the wrong way because then my viewers are going to hate me because nobody wants to.
Shadow Legends.
Anyway, so the first, I think it's like the first 5 seconds of the video. So instead of like a witty like, you thought Vermeer was cool before it was released, well, it's out now. Instead of that, it's today's video sponsored by G Portal. Save 10% off by checking out this code, but it's more DJ-esque. It's more DJ-esque. I try to be very straightforward with it. It's something that helps support the channel. You guys can save money by getting it's 10%. Like it's a lot of it's a big savings.
There's links down in the description for 10% savings.
But it's not something that we haven't done before. We've probably shilled out way harder not done a sponsorship for them. So.
We actually, I got some flack in a couple of videos for shouting out like the Kubota DLC and using like my code or whatever from Giants.
Yeah.
So like, oh, I can't believe you'd shill for on a video, and I'm like, I'm playing the game I'm shilling for, and I'm using the equipment I'm shilling about. Give me a break.
So, anyway, so we're trying to we're trying to do things the right way so that you guys can still watch the videos you enjoy. Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff and a lot of great stuff that could happen. So,
yeah, that helps things out for sure. I agree.
Yeah,
That's
Jay,
cool.
not gonna lie, I use G-Portal for my server. It's awesome. Here in the United States, it's yeah, I have 2 as well. Thanks for running those, Jake. You're awesome. Now G-Portal's been awesome. They're not paying us to say any of this. I'd love for them to, but that'd be cool. But no, they reached out, had a great opportunity, and to be able to share, share a 10%. I'm trying, man. I'm trying real hard.
I just love how everyone has got like £10 sound every time. It's
I'm like, I love it. Anyway, so the it's not going to be an everyday thing or anything like that. It's the first one, but I do rely on you guys to be honest with me. So you're gonna have to be honest with me. If you got to rip me a new one in the chat or the comments of the video, you're gonna have to rip me a new one in the comment section of the video.
Oh, come on. You get rid of the ads in there, you're taking an ad from someplace else. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially for like a product placement that is directly related to the game and the usage we're using it for. I don't think there's a problem with it. Personally, I think you're good.
Yeah. I mean, basically be the same thing as...
Once again, if you are all of a sudden going,
Raid Shadow Legends,
then maybe we might have to talk more about it. But...
Anyway, yeah, G-Portal's off. There's a lot of people that are posting like, yeah, you said, I love it. Yeah, Jay says right there, I used your code because it was in one of your videos.
Yeah, see, it works. And like I said, we use them all the time. So
yep,
I can't say anything that's not good about them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And the fact that they took an hour out of their day the other day to talk to me on Discord, like voice chat.
Really?
And
that's awesome.
And I was not expecting it.
That's cool.
It was really cool. Anyway, so good things, fun stuff happening. Hopefully, in the next few weeks we can say, hey, thanks for tuning in to the Farm Sim Show. Today's sponsored by G-Portal.
If you guys have any questions on setting up a server, come ask one of us or whatever in chat. We'll probably help you out. Come to a Discord server. We can help you out there, but that's fairly straightforward.
Yep. I also made a video on it. You can get them on consoles as well. It's really cool.
Did G-Portal know about that?
They did not. No.
Because there was like a thing they were asking people to do at one point in time. I remember.
Yep. And what I did was I made that video without being sponsored. I made the same video. We talked about that yesterday.
You hurt my head sometimes.
That's much longer than 48 seconds. Anyway, so you have to tell me if you hate it, let me know. But G-Portal were very, very nice, and I'm excited to work with them. Continuing to work with them.
Wow. Anyways, folks, I think we'll wrap things up there. I think DJ's chilled enough for one little bit.
Yep, use code ClutchSim. Anyway, we appreciate you guys hanging out today. Hope you've enjoyed the wonderful artwork. If you guys have artwork, actually, if you want to take a screenshot real quick of the stream, this is a great idea. Take a screenshot of the stream real quick, and then you'll have like the 16:9 square, so you'll know where our faces go. And then you can design artwork that goes around it. And probably, oh God, no. Why does he have a dinosaur? I still haven't figured that out.
What was it? What? The what? Oh,
he's got a dinosaur in his hand.
Where is it?
Look. It's in his hand.
I just love how wiggly the arms are.
I can't do it. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I worked out on Tuesday and it still hurts.
The eyeballs don't really connect too well with my face, though. It's a little bit awkward.
That one's going. It's popping, man.
It's kind of rough day, that's all.
Goodness gracious. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for being cool. We're just a couple weird dudes playing Farming Simulator and enjoying it with you guys.
Oh, you know what we should do here quickly? Hang on a sec.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to do this. Some quick shout outs for donos here.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that. Dark Flame, Hayden's over in Hawaii right now. Appreciate you, Hayden. Aloha. Derek Harris comes in. Yay, made the show. Hey, everyone. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Brian's in here. We got Trucker Matsy, of course. Did we miss Matsy's super chat?
I don't know.
I completely missed it. Matsy, I'm sorry I missed your super chat, but he's complaining about the fact that we called him the Wish as such high quality toys. And yes, I voted no on the poll.
They said it live on the stream last week.
Moto L4701 was in here. He says, Clutch, did you see the pics on the Discord? No, I did not. Take a look at any thing on Discord. I've been kind of gone for a bit. Mikhail Jensen was in here with a dono. Appreciate you, buddy. Altoona Gaming as well. Thomas Thesier. What's up, gentlemen? What's going on, bud? Appreciate you. I think that's all of them. Did I miss anybody else? Eddie Grimm over on No, Eddie Grimm's here. No membership. Nice. Cheers to you. And Jeremiah Brickler was gifted. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got gifted memberships as well.
And you got a new.
Have those. There's
a new one.
Those ones.
DeBrody 54.
Oh, DeBrody's in there as well. Boom, right over K-Bot's face.
Yeah, keep them coming. We got to cover that thing up.
Appreciate you guys.
That's all I got. I could say goodbye again if you want.
Hey, were you in the middle of saying goodbye?
I don't know where I was.
Well, you can continue where you were, or you can start it like fresh and try it again.
I can start it fresh. Thanks for hanging out with us with the Farm Sim Show today. We didn't play the game.
We did.
He did, and he showed that he can't load bales. That's all for today. Go check out the Wish version of Farming Simulator Show. It happened last week. You go watch it though now. It's still fine. It's probably good. Well, let's get out of here.
See you guys tonight. Hopefully, we'll do some giveaways. Cheers, guys. We'll see you soon.
The Sim Show. I can't believe you still have the auto tune on. Man, you're such. I remember my first time doing a podcast. I remember what it was like. I swear, it still sounds like you've got your gonad stuck in a vice somewhere. I don't understand what happened. Guys, I'm so sorry. I know that I'm usually the annoying one, but I think we found somebody who's taken the annoying to a whole new level. I don't want to be annoying in a hard to like it's getting like. I don't like that. I just want to be like a normal bot, just doing it. But I won't do it. There's nothing normal. Nothing. There's nothing normal about you. You're ridiculous. Nobody likes you. Go away. I don't want to. You know what? I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay right here and tell everybody your breath smells. Ugh. Sorry, what? I got a button to push.